What's going on, guys? TKD123, and yes, I know I'm pretty quiet right now. That's because it is literally past midnight and I have other people in the house. So I'm gonna talk about a little bit of news here that happened here while I was at work today, and it is the biggest thing here, obviously you see on screen here, and that is Destiny news. Now, in terms of Destiny, we got those leaks last week about Destiny 2. I made videos about that. You guys go check out that video that I made last week where I went into depth on the leaks and stuff like that. And this week, and actually not even this week, it was really as of this recording yesterday, but we officially got the Destiny teaser reveal trailer. Right now, this is a teaser. It's like about a minute long, and we're gonna get into that. But just to preface, something that happened previously to that, it was a few days ago, and on Bungie's Twitter, they revealed the actual Destiny 2 marketing logo. Like I guess they saw the leaks. They're like, yo, listen, like, let's just get ahead of this, and let's just officially make it true. And I assume that's what they did. And you can see on the Twitter, as of right now, they do have the actual logo that we saw in the marketing stuff for for the leaks. That is up on Twitter, so that it all checks out. The name is Destiny 2. The aesthetic of it looks the exact same thing, and it's just what it is, right? So they officially did that. Glad they did that now rather than later and stuff like that. So definitely am hyped that it's finally being confirmed here. Now let's look into the trailer. Now, if you guys have seen the trailer, I highly recommend you watch it. It's only about like a minute long. It's really short. Again, it's a teaser trailer. That's just meant to give us some quick information on what is to come of Destiny 2. But it's a great trailer. It's a great trailer. Good, really good trailer. But just go into it, right? It opens up with our boy Cayde 6. Now, if you're a big Destiny fan, you're aware of Cayde 6. He's a G. He's awesome. He's funny. He has that like humorous kind of thing that not a lot of people have in Destiny. In terms of the character type, because like a lot of times, we'll get the super serious Lord Saladin. There we go. I forgot his name. Him being so serious, and so like acting like it's everything's the biggest thing in the world, and even in terms of Rise of Iron, stuff like that, like he was super serious. Obviously, serious premise, but a little bit too serious, right? While we get Cayde 6, and he's definitely the comedic. Oh my god, this gun kicks so high. Oh my god. We definitely get the comedic kind of release of Cayde 6 a lot of times, what I'm saying? So definitely Cayde 6 is there for that, and he is in the entire trailer, right? And he's basically, the trailer setup is that he's in the bar, right? He's in the bar, and he's recounting a time where, he was shooting people, and like he was in some sort of battle. It seemed like he was describing like a surprise attack of some sort. Just looks like, kind of sounds like what he's kind of describing here is some sort of surprise attack on him and a bunch of guys, right? It's basically what the trailer consists of. And it's him talking to the bartender, which it's something interesting about the bartender, but just to kind of go on, I'm actually really happy to see him. I'm happy to see him be a thing in Destiny 2. I was hoping that he would be there, obviously, and this is obviously confirmation that his prominence in the Rise of Iron, where we really saw his comedic value, will be continued. Oh my god, I'm gonna follow this. Will be continued in Destiny 2. So definitely, good thing to see there. Good things. And we move on, and at the end of the trailer, right? The bar that they're at, a blast breaks through, and they are exposed. And outside, you see a big war going on, and we oh Jesus, that's a bad sight. Oh my god. Let's change that back. We hear our boy Lord Saladin call for Cayde 6's help in the fight that's outside the bar, right? And so that is complete 100% confirmation that Lord Saladin is also a part of Destiny 2. At least I hope so. And or maybe that there could be a theory here of when this is actually taking place, which is a conversation that we'll have later on in the video. But just to go off of the trailer, if it looks to be kind of a direct, wow, we've already won, holy shit. If it looks to be a direct kind of reflection of Destiny 2 and his characters, we obviously see here that Cayde 6 and Lord Saladin are officially confirmed. They're in the trailer, so they're probably going to be in Destiny 2. Great thing to have here. Now, the thing here is that when we go further on in the trailer, right, we get the world reveal date for the actual like legit hyped up trailer, right? Oh yeah, shotgun, that's nice. That is coming on March 30th, right? And we'll obviously get a longer trailer and stuff like that. And the reason why I'm liking this, right, is I could have seen Bungie, just dropping the, short 1 minute thing that we got today and being like, all right, you guys have to wait till more for E3. Here's the official, game title, Destiny 2, some little things here and there, and then they would just leave us out to dust until E3. So I'm glad that we are getting the full length trailer here, coming on March 30th. That's, a couple, actually, I think that's literally Thursday. So you'll have my impressions and my thoughts on it here pretty soon. But we're definitely going to get that. And also it leaves room, to have E3 to have way more legit stuff. And that includes, gameplay, that includes a bunch of other things, you know what I'm saying? So definitely hype for that to be a thing in E3 and actually have a lot of more content, in terms of gameplay and stuff like that, and more news stuff as opposed to like trailers, so definitely a good thing here. Move on from my paper here. Next up here is that when we go further into the trailer, right, we go further into the trailer, it's, I think, honestly, the last shot, I think, we get a splash screen of, get PlayStation content exclusive on PlayStation, or like, something like that, where basically they confirm that, Destiny 2 is going to have exclusive content to the PS4, to the PlayStation ecosystem. And obviously they mean PS4, not even just PlayStation, because the original Destiny was on PS3, but now obviously it's just going to be dedicated, to PS4, Xbox One, and PC, maybe, hopefully PC. But beside the point, we will get exclusive content on the PS4, reps up obviously. But the one thing to note here, right, they do say in the fine print that the content is timed content, right? It's timed exclusive. Okay, it is not full exclusive, right? Full exclusive means that you can only get it on this console from here on out, right? Time exclusive is that you will be able to only get it on this console or this platform for a specific amount of time, you know what I'm saying? So, and they said that it won't be no longer than, I think, fall 2018. So it looks here, if the game is dropping in fall 2017, we'll be getting a year exclusivity, sorry, in the PS4 content thing. So that's a thing to consider, obviously. And it's similar to a way how, kind of Destiny kind of markets itself a lot heavily towards the PlayStation, towards PS4, right? And that's basically, it even convinced people to even think that it wasn't coming out on, Xbox at all. Like, people legit thought that the only way to play Destiny was through the PS4, which obviously, was not true. But their marketing attachment with PlayStation was so strong that it literally convinced people that, hey man, Destiny is only available on PS4. And when obviously that wasn't the case, that just shows the tools of how they actually did the marketing and how close they were, in tandem, and how they close, how just how they both kind of combined in this marketing, I guess gargantuan thing, whatever you want to call it. But if you want all the content on Destiny 2 straight from the jump, and as expansions roll out, you're gonna have to play it on PS4. Now, going into the last thing here, I want to talk about what is exactly happening in the trailer. Right now, I was reading some things, right, mainly things based on the leaks that we saw a few days ago, and a lot of people pointed to this theory that I actually feel makes sense, right? And this theory is not complete. There are questions that I will pose to everybody here, and I just want ladies, hear me out, see if you guys like the theory, they guys hate it. But if we look at the leaked artwork and marketing stuff for Destiny 2, right, what do you see? You see, oh my god, I suck. You see an exact kind of mirror image, if you will, of the Destiny cover. Well, not so much the cover, but like of that Destiny kind of logo where you have planet Earth and then the Traveler on top of the planet Earth, at a very low elevation. You know what I'm saying? That's a classic Destiny picture everyone knows, and everyone that's played Destiny has definitely seen that and knows what I'm talking about. So we have that. But with the Destiny 2 marketing, right, we have that same kind of mirror image, but just flipped a little bit, right? We have fires below, right? We have the Traveler behind it radiating a red, aura, I guess, or orb. You know, there's like a red kind of hue irradiating from the traveler, right? But you know, kind of the biggest thing to take note of is the burning of the actual city below, right? And obviously, you know, if you look at that, if you know what's happening here, it's pretty clear that it's the last city. The last city obviously houses the tower, excuse me, you know, and it's a very prominent thing in Destiny, right? And you know, the first evidence to why I think, you know, basically kind of what I'm trying to get at here is that I believe that this trailer that's happening here with Cayde 6 in the bar, and then with Lord Saladin outside, and this great big war happening outside, right? I think this is taking place directly on the last city, right? It is, and I have things over here. If we look at the bartender, right? If you look at the bartender, if we get a quick shot at him, and hopefully you know, we'll have time to just edit quick screenshots of what I'm talking about here as the video goes on. But if not, feel free to just look in the trailer, you know, just right next to this video, and you'll be able to see exactly what I'm talking about. But if we look at the bartender, right, in the bar where Cayde 6 is at, he looks similar, very, very similar to one of the maintenance robots that we see across the tower, right? We see them in the hangar prominently. We see him, you know, kind of just everywhere hanging out, you know, sweeping floors, you know, the usual things that maintenance bots do, right? And it's pretty clear as day that that is definitely one of them, right? And that's the only place we've, as far as I know, as far as my knowledge, that is the only place we've really seen the maintenance bot, and that is in the tower, right? In the last city, right? Take that in consideration. Next up, we see an abundance of guardians when Cayde 6 goes through the hole in the wall that was shot through by a big, you know, cabal or whatever enemy they're fighting outside. We see plenty of guardians rushing from the left side of the screen to the right. So definitely there we have a, you know, concentration of guardians. Where do we see guardians at? They're in concentration in the tower. So that's another clear giveaway here. And also kind of last thing I, you know, kind of noted here, and those, you know, a little bit kind of, you know, wishy-washy, whatever, you can interpret it how you will. There are a ton of ships flying, you know, above the kind of war scene outside the bar, right? And that could, you know, it's ships. But the tower also featured a hangar, which obviously ships reside at hangars, so maybe they're taking off, who knows. But you know, this, you know, with the combination of all these things, it seems pretty safe to say that, oh my god, that the trailer is taking place on the last city, near the tower, maybe below, right? Could be below, maybe it's on it, who knows. I don't think it's on the tower, but it's in the last city, right? So if we're seeing here this depiction of the last city being attacked, right? It's clear as day in the marketing, it's clear as day in the trailer from evidence that I've gathered, right? The biggest question that we have to ask next, right? The next logical question here is, why is it being attacked? Why? The Traveler is supposed to protect the last city, right? That is one of the things that the Traveler did, and the Traveler also gave them knowledge to create, you know, the armor, the weaponry, and stuff like that. Like, there are a lot of things that the Traveler did, and still does to this day. But one of the prominent things is that the Traveler is supposed to protect the last city. That's what it is. It's like kind of like the overall last front, you know, as the enemy forces took over Earth, right? The Traveler, you know, protected the last city. So if we keep seeing that, and we're seeing the Traveler still in the promotion tools, right, and we're seeing, you know, the last city be attacked, right? Why isn't the last city being protected by the Traveler at this point? What is going on, right? Now, you know, I have a ton of different theories and, you know, different you know, reasons why this is happening or whatever. But if you think of Rise of Iron, right? You guys have played it, you know, Rise of Iron with me. If you guys have played it alongside me, you guys know what happened in Rise of Iron. Basically, long story short, a, you know, old enemy is kind of acts like an infection where he takes over different enemies, and he does his bidding through the enemies that he takes over, right? and we presumably killed this enemy, right, in Rise of Iron, right? That's how it was told to us, right? But what if we didn't? What if the Traveler is infected by the exact same, you know, thing, right? I forgot what it's called. Antics, addicts. It was something with an A. I forgot what it was. But could it be that we didn't really finish the job? Could it be that the Traveler is actually infected? Could it be that the Traveler, you know, is, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what's really cool here, is that we're getting a ton of, you know, cool, interesting looking vibes here from the teaser trailer with Cayde 6 and stuff like that, and we're getting, you know, a ton of things here in terms of the marketing, some really cool stuff here. And we have the last city burning and all these questions being asked about things that, you know, shouldn't be happening, but now it is. Like, what could this all mean? And we're gonna figure it out. And probably, hopefully, in the trailer. I don't, you know, I hope that we don't get all of it spoiled. Just give me a little something. Give me a little something. Maybe show me the enemy from Rise of Iron, and we can speculate on that. Talk about that. But I'm sure we will talk about it again here pretty soon when it comes in terms of the war trailer. And obviously, I'll be back here giving you my opinions on the trailer when it drops on Thursday, on March 30th. And that was it. So let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments below. Do you guys agree with me? You know, do you guys disagree with me? Do you guys have any, you know, any other notions that I forgot to bring up? Definitely let me know in the comments below. And while you're not heard, check out my Twitter. You can find my Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. Check me out on Instagram, whatever, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching, and as always, I got you.